Welcome to the deep dive. So today our source material is maybe a little unusual. It's a product listing for a piece of hardware.
Just a single piece of hardware. It's the Aurora Multimedia CA0052-M2T3R adapter.
Right. And it's a 6-foot cable that costs exactly $20.
But the documentation, the specs, the compliance details, it goes on and on.
Exactly. So our mission today is to look past that price tag and figure out why such a seemingly simple adapter needs this incredibly detailed description. What does that tell us about the world of professional AV? Okay, let's unpack this.
So first off, what is it?
It's a cable that's bridging two very different worlds. On one end, you have a 3.5 millimeter connector, which most of us would just call a headphone jack.
Or a TRS connector, tip ring sleeve. It looks like an audio cable.
But the other end is a much larger sort of trapezoid-shaped thing, a DB9 male connector. And the listing is very clear. It's a no modem adapter.
What's fascinating here is how that terminology just completely changes the context. Suddenly, it's not an audio component, it's a control component.
A control component.
Yeah, when you see DB9, you should be thinking RS-232 serial control. It's how professional gear projectors, big video switchers, how they talk to a central control system.
And the really critical detail, the whole reason for this specific cable, is the pinout, right?
That's it. The source material spells it out. On that DB9 end, pin 2 is for transmit, TX, and pin 3 is for receive, RX.
That seems incredibly specific.
It's the absolute core of the product. Null modem literally means that the transmit and receive lines are crossed inside the cable. If they aren't, the two pieces of equipment just can't talk to each other.
So for an installer, getting that detail right is the difference between a quick fix and a nightmare.
Oh, absolutely. It's the difference between a 15-minute job and a weekend of expensive troubleshooting. This documentation takes the guesswork out.
Here's where it gets really interesting. We've got the tech side, but why is a $20 piece of copper so focused on trade agreements and government regulations?
I know, right? The listing shouts it from the rooftops with no tariffs and, more importantly, TAA compliant.
And TAA stands for the Trade Agreements Act.
Exactly. And the source ties this directly to being suitable for government purchasing of HDTVSupply products. So this isn't for your home theater setup.
Wait, but TAA compliance often means you have to source from specific countries, which can make things more expensive. Yet they're calling this a budget-friendly solution. How does that work?
Well, it's a powerful market differentiator. Being TAA compliant means you're eligible for huge government contracts. So while the unit cost might be a tiny bit higher, that compliance opens doors that are closed to your competitors.
So it's not about the $20 for the cable.
No, it's about being able to guarantee compliance across a multi-million-dollar installation. That's where the real value is.
And that's backed up by the support they offer. Free lifetime, telephone, chat, text, fax, and email tech support, plus a factory warranty. You don't offer that for a consumer-grade product.
No way. That's for infrastructure that absolutely cannot fail.
So what does this all mean?
I think the main takeaway is that even the smallest, most humble component in a professional AV system is defined by this complex dance between its internal engineering, like the TXRX pinout,
And these massive external regulatory rules, like TAA compliance. You need both for it to work.
If we connect this to the bigger picture, it really raises a question, doesn't it? How many other simple-looking products out there are actually designed around regulatory compliance first and function second? The bureaucracy is the feature.
And to take that one step further, the product listing also mentions related, much more complex items. Things like the RXS2 NUC PC, which can cost over $5,000. So if a single $20 adapter needs this level of precise technical and legal documentation just to be plugged in, think about the staggering level of integration and rigor required to spec out every single component, every connection across an entire high-end TAA-compliant AV installation. Something to think about.